Hi, my name is Jack Daly, and I want to give you just a sense of my background and a little bit of who is this guy. So the easiest way to describe me is a serial entrepreneur. I started selling when I was 7 years old. I owned the market and charged twice the price of every kid that I competed with. And by the age of 12, I had built my first company. At 13, I had 5 employees. They did all the work, and I kept 70% of the money. And I said, well, this works for me. When I grow up, I'm going to be an entrepreneur and build companies. I shared that passion with a lot of adults in my teenage years, and they said, if you're really serious about this business of being an entrepreneur, go to school, get formally educated, and learn how the numbers work. So I actually have a bachelor's degree in accounting, CPA, worked for Arthur Andersen, MBA, and then went off in my entrepreneurial journey. To date, I have built 6 companies from scratch into national firms. All of the companies have a similar thread running through them. Very fast growing on the top line, the revenues, very fast growing on the profit line. I live in Southern California, but I grew up on the East Coast of the U.S., and I got tired of the weather, so I moved with a wife and 2 kids, and I moved to Southern California for one purpose only, and that was the weather. Didn't know anyone there. Brought 3 people with me that had worked with me before, and we started building our company. 18 months after we arrived, our company had blossomed into 22 locations in the United States, 750 employees, and get this, in our first 3 years, we made $42 million in profits. If I took you through all 6 of those companies that were startups, similar message, fast growing on the top line, fast growing on the bottom line. One of the companies was actually ranked number 10 on the Inc. 500 list as the 10th fastest growing privately held company in the United States, and in that same year was honored by Ernst & Young as Entrepreneur of the Year. At some point after that, I decided enough is enough, got tired of actually coming in and working with employees, and did the proverbial retired. But I'm not a retiring type of guy. In fact, if you just took a glimpse at my outside of business life, I would classify myself as an avid endurance athlete. I've done over 10 full Ironmans, which is a 2.4 mile swim, 112 mile bike, and a 26.2 mile run. Over 10 of those in just the last 5 years. I've done over 50 marathons, many of them in the United States, but also worldwide. I'm doing a marathon on all the continents, an Ironman on all the continents. I've played 79 of the top 100 golf courses. I'm a really active guy, and here I am retired, and it just is restless time for me. So I was contacted by a lot of different people and a lot of companies, and they were saying, hey, tell us how you built these companies. Tell us how we could build our company. And I kind of backed into the speaking business and the training business. And that is where I've been for the last 15 years. I speak all over the world. My audiences are salespeople, sales managers, business owners, and entrepreneurs. And I am in front of about 80 different industries a year. And my discipline is on basically 3 different tracks of business material. One is culture. How can I create an environment in my company where the people who work in it don't get up and moan about coming into work, but actually get up and are excited about coming in because they work for such just a terrific, fun company. If we could create that as business owners and leaders, we'd have a competitive, sustainable advantage. So I talk about why we should do it, companies that have done it, and how we could go about doing it. The next topic that I major in is sales management. And sales management can really be succinctly said as this: a sales manager's job is not to grow sales. A sales manager's job is to grow salespeople. And if you grow salespeople in quantity and quality, they in turn will grow your sales. So it's all about recruiting, measurement, coaching, training, practicing, people development. I say it this way: the simple formula to growing your revenues, growing your company, is to grow your sales force in quantity and quality. And if you grow your sales force in quantity and quality, they in turn will grow your sales. And the third topic that I major in, and to some degree throughout the world, I'm known as the sales guru, and so it's all about sales. How do you differentiate yourself from the competition? How do you win new customers, and how do you grow the ones that you have? What does an individual sales professional need to do to take their business to a level that is very difficult to compete with? And we spend a lot of time with a lot of salespeople all over the world sharing those ideas as well. Well, that's a look at me, and I'm looking forward to working with you.